Stay where I can see. Don't think I can wait. I wanna see you again. Keep those eyes on me. And if I like you, you'll never know it. Keep on walking around too fast, head down, gonna get in my way. It's alright, I can't say I don't like it. Sunlight after rain, switching up my day. Thought I'd seen it all before, but you keep me wanting more. Just my type, you're my only favorite. Can't you taste it? Might keep you in my pocket. You're an instant like. Think I'll put you on my list. Forget it, gotta keep you guessing. Yeah, I know that you're the only one for me, 'cause you're so good at keeping me company. And you let me take the lead, best out of three. But I'm not keeping score. Hand in hand through the storm, we can ride the wave. Thunderstruck by my beauty, please behave. Cross my heart, I'm taking this to the grave. Keep in mind, I never play favorites. So, coming home with me. Stay where I can see. Don't think I can wait. I wanna see you again. Keep those eyes on me. And if I like you, you'll never know it. No, 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 you'll never know it. No, 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 you'll never, no, 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 you'll never know it. Know it, no, 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 you'll never. You could be the only one for me, 'cause you're so good at keeping me company. Thought I'd seen it all before, but you keep me wanting more. Hand in hand through the storm, we can ride the wave. Thunderstruck by my beauty, please behave. Forget it, I gotta keep you guessing. Stay where I can see. Don't think I can wait. I wanna see you again. Keep those eyes on me. And if I like you, you'll never know. Stay where I can see. Don't think I can wait. I wanna see you again. Keep those eyes on me. And if I like you, you'll never know it.
Hello! Cocomelody! My mouth hurts. Yesterday I went to the dentist and she shoved her fingers in my mouth. Is that supposed to happen? Are they supposed to shove their fingers in your mouth? Because it happened to me. There's no red gems. Right. Welcome. Angela. Dear Clara, today marks my entrance. Yes, my entrance into the hag arc of my life, and I am so thankful that I get to spend today with my Kami Oshi and my fellow Omis. TLDR, I turned 34 today and have cake. I don't think that's the beginning of it. You've already been in it, man. Let's go! Woo! Happy birthday! Use a hag. Let's go! I Wait. I turned up the movement. I realized this is more fun. Woo! Woo! Hey. Happy White Day, Funny Bunny. For me, it was yesterday. You know what I did? I bought bread for myself. Because that's white. I bought bread that had potato in it. But not like sweet potato. It was really good. It was really good bread. It was kind of like ampang, but with potato. I should buy some... Oh my god, okay, I have a plan. I'll tell you about it later. I don't want to spoil the surprise. You know what I learned? You know how there's, nandakke? Koshian and tsubuan? You can tell the difference apparently just by looking at the bread, because if it has seeds on it, that means that it's... Is it tsubuan that has the mame? I realize I'm speaking half in English and half in Japanese. I don't remember the word in English for the mame. The beans! The beans! This is what happens when you're too multilingual. I'm just so smart, okay? I'm just so smart that it's like a... You know how they... What is it called? It's a... horseshoe. The horseshoe of smartness. The beans! No, not edamame, but edamame. Mame means bean. So it's a something bean. What is greaser, I wonder? Probably just gurisa. I guess it depends on what you mean by greaser. Like, whenever I hear, like, bean greaser, I'm thinking of, like... the greasers from Greece. And Greece is the time, is the place, is the motion. Yeah, it's azuki, but it's like but bean is mame, so like azuki mame. って言わないの? 言う? ありがとうございます。うわー、この漢字読めない。あー、しょー。場所のしょうに見えるんだけど違うか。しょー。いつかそういうテストやった方がいいよね。ネットとかで。やったことあるんだけど、下手すぎて。My 漢字 so bad! ありがとう、バリボブ。Saw the tweets for the braces fund. Hope you feel better in the future. Thank you! Okay, here's the thing. Wait, where's my paper? My bag might be too far. Never mind. It's like... Oh, wait. I remember. It's like 30万? So like... 3,000? It's like $3,000 to $10,000. I'm like, what the hell? They're like, yeah, it depends on how much you need it. I'm like, oh, well, shit. But that's like, you don't have to pay it all up front. So that helps. But, you know, like if you look at a big number like that, it's like, holy heck! But if you think about it, I need it for like, she said that I probably need it for like a year and a half. So if you think about it, $3,000 over a year and a half. It's a lot of money, but it's not... It feels better than saying $3,000 in a day. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know. I don't know if it's exactly... I mean, the yen is kind of weak right now. To USD. It's... Okay, never mind. Guys, I lied. It's literally 2,200. Up until... Wait. Unto this amount. 7,400. That is a huge window for how much it can cost. Oh my god! to pay like it's probably like 400, 300, 400 just to get like the evaluation to see how long I'll need it for. Bro! That is so expensive! I don't think teeth stuff is covered for a lot of countries that have insurance for some stupid reason. You can literally die because of your teeth, but they're not covered. Make it make sense, you know? They won't cover it until it's literally killing you. I got the potatoes are. The wiggle is off the chart, the twitching, the quick movements. Are you hopped up on something? Always. It's called coming out of the birth canal like this. You know, I'm debating whether or not I want to drink for the Irish stream. I don't know if I can handle it. I don't know if it's a good idea. I don't know if it's a good idea. Also, if I do drink, I should probably make it a little later so that it's not literally right after I have breakfast. I've been waking up pretty early. I have. I woke up at... I set my alarm for 9, and I kind of woke up at 8, but then I kind of like half... I was like watching videos in bed until like 9:30. Am I on medicine? No. Although I was talking to someone about how great Seroquel is the other day. It's just because... Okay. Before any of you start Googling and you realize it's an antipsychotic that's usually given to people with schizophrenia, I'll just have you know, at lower doses, it's used for anxiety and as a sleeping pill, okay? I'll have you know! There's multiple uses! And one of them was my crippling anxiety at one point. It makes you sleep real good. Because I used to be... Okay, here's another fun fact about my anxiety. I used to be afraid to fall asleep. Like, any time that I felt like I was losing control of my body, I would have a panic attack. So, if I felt myself falling into sleep, I was like, oh no, I'm losing control. And I would start having a panic attack, and then I wake up, and then I never slept. Okay, wait, I have to turn off my freaking heater. It's like, the temperature is so weird recently. Like, it was, I think it was 2 days ago, it was hot enough that I was wearing a t-shirt outside. And then yesterday, I was wearing a sweater. But then at night, I was wearing a jacket. But then, I don't know what it's gonna be like today. I hate this uncertainty. When you jolt yourself awake? No, it's more like I would start thinking that I was dying. And my heart would start pounding and I would freak out. And then I would have to talk myself down from a panic attack. It was stupid! Aerodynamic doodle. Clara, I'm a scientist. The science. How to sound Loki. And what's my butt plug buffer zone? Okay. A lot of people didn't understand. Oh my god, the shaking. A lot of people didn't understand that tweet, okay? I need to clear some things up. So the buffer zone that I was referring to... Oh my god, why am I freaking out? The buffer zone I was referring to wasn't... People seem to think... Because a lot of people said, like, that's how you keep it in. That's so it doesn't slip into your butt. And I was like, no, not the base, the flared base. That's not what we're talking about here. I'm talking about the space between the base and the plug, if you will. There's like a gap for the cheeks. Yeah! Because what I was wondering was, how does it show when you've got a big butt? Because I didn't know if there was a buffer zone or not. As someone said, a buffer zone. But there is. So now my concerns have been lifted, and I will still not be trying this out. Why am I so... I think my Wi-Fi has been kind of sucking recently, and that's how I connect my VTube Studio. I don't know. I was having trouble with it yesterday too, to the point where like I turned off my Wi-Fi and I was just like, whatever, I'm gonna use data to watch my Gilmore Girls. I've been watching the Gilmore Girls recently. If you're out on the road, I've been watching the Gilmore Girls. And then, oh my god, I'm at the episode where she meets Max Medina. Oh my god, why is Max Medina so cute though? I do like Max Medina. I think he was one of her better lovers. I think it's the sweater vest. The stupid thing is, I've seen this show so many times that like I can quote it. It was terrible. Like, before they say the lines, I say the line, and then I squee, and then I go, ah! That's me watching the Gilmore Girls. I do like a good sweater vest. They're just so cute. And it doesn't, like, I mean, I don't know. And then you've got, I think it's like, what is it? Dark Academia. I think that's... I like too many styles. I don't know. I like things that suit people. Like, people ask all the time, they're like, do you like facial hair or something? That's like a really common question. It's like, how do you feel about facial hair? For some reason, people really want to know. But it depends on the person. I will say, I do like a good goatee. But like, if you're the type of person that can't grow facial hair and you like try to grow facial, it's not gonna look, it's better if you just, it's like the same with balding guys. Just shave it off. You look better bald. You look like Mr. Clean, and you're gonna be perfect, and you're gonna Mr. Clean sponge some lady's house, and she's gonna love you forever, okay? I will say, there was also a mustache that I was very fond of recently. There are very nice mustaches too. Okay. Oh. And I also like clean shaven. It depends on the person. Like, when it comes to Loki, I will say he needs to stop. He needs to shave. Okay, I don't like this. He looks dirty. It doesn't suit him. He looks dirty. Stop! Stop! No. But I do like a good goatee. I guess if I had to say, like, I don't know, like if I was just looking at it as like, I don't know. Regardless of the person, I guess, I would say, yeah, I like a good goatee. I do. I don't know what it is. I just like a little goatee, I do. Goatees are for goats? Okay, here's the thing. Anthropomorphized animals, like in shows, okay, we already know the sexy ones are always foxes. Like any kind of canine, like the foxes, not canine. Like foxes and raccoons, those aren't canines. Or wolves, okay, canine. Like those are like the three sexiest ones, but I think a close fourth is the goat. I think it's because they do have like a goatee. Jafar, you're so right. Oh my god, if Jafar was an animal, he would be a goat. Oh my god, he would. And he's kind of evil, and goats are seen as evil. Yeah. Wouldn't he be a snake? No, I don't think so. I mean, like Loki too, right? Like, just because he can turn into a snake doesn't mean that, like, anthropomorphized, he should be a snake. You know what I mean? I think Loki would be... And yes, I know he could turn into a horse, the meme. Oh my god, he got pregnant. Shut up! I think he would be... I'm debating between fox and raccoon. I do not think he would be a wolf, and I do not think he would be a goat. Goat eyes! What's weird about goat eyes? He's got horns? This is true. But like, I don't know. I mean, yeah. But he doesn't strike me as a goat. And I don't think... He would be a really good sheep. They're not the right kind of horns. But... I feel like it kind of makes sense. It's kind of like in Zootopia where the sheep was evil. But he's not evil. It's like... No, he has to have more of an evil... I don't know. It's a brand. Welcome. Sorry, my voice is still dying. It's my stupid allergies. I have arthritis. Wolves ain't got nothing on Koala Stud. I do like koalas. This is true. But koalas are more like Arthur Gumtree, you know? Like they give like cute old man energy that wears like a cute little sweater vest and a little hat. And that's exactly how I made Arthur Gumtree. I need to continue that series. The thing is, I don't know. I'm really tempted to get the new Clip Studio. Because I thought, okay, did I miss an update or something? Because the last I checked when it came to Clip Studio, it had like a monthly subscription. But now they released 4.0 and I was checking the website and it said that it was a one-time payment. So I might get it if it is actually in fact a one-time payment. They have Liquify now. Would I like chlamydia? No! Look, don't stigmatize against the koala chlamydia, okay? They're just out there trying to live their best lives. Anatomy. Koala Stud, more like Koala SGD. Why are you all haters? Look, this is an epidemic, okay? We need to help the koalas, not stigmatize them. I'm gonna go make some picket signs. So we can all protest against the stigmatization of koala STDs. Yes, we need more fixing nature's mistakes. I agree. It's like, okay, look. Maybe we should do a raccoon. No, that might be too sexual. I still like how one of those streams, I don't think it was both of them, but one of them got age restricted or something. My adult content! Man. Just because they're so salesy. And the sugar granddaddy. Random question. What is the little box with an X in the lower right corner of the screen? Is it part of the model? Something broken. It's part of the software that I'm using. It's kind of annoying. I kind of want it to go away. I could... Wait, I could do... How do I move this? I could do this. I could like move myself here a bit and then here. Wait. I'm gonna make it good. And then we're gonna make this bigger. Wait, I didn't need to make it that big. Okay, smaller. There! Now it's gone. We did it! And I can move myself a bit. Oh wait, no! Wrong button! There's too many buttons. Does that work? Am I too zoomed in now? I don't... Oh! Sorry. There we go. Is that better? I like being more zoomed in though. Look at me. Oh. Okay. Sorry. I think this is better. Yes? I like I like putting it down a little bit, you know? So you're kind of looking down at me. I feel like this is more natural. Because this is in fact the angle at which you would probably look at me. Depending on how tall you are. This is how a lot of people probably see it, which is so weird to think about. You know what I mean? Like when you look in the mirror or something, you see yourself face on, right? But a lot of people don't see me face on. And sometimes I think about that. I don't know how to feel. I'm zooming in again. I just want to be closer! Doomgel 22. Ah, what's my fursona? What animal would I be? Honestly, okay, wait, let me think. No, I'd be a cat. We already know this. I would be a cat. Except Sakana didn't want me to be a cat. He wouldn't allow it. I would definitely be a cat, though. Maybe I'll find a more fitting animal, but for now, it's definitely a cat. What do you mean you don't know about cat? I'm like... Rabbits are the horniest animal? No, they just have really high fertility. I think the horniest animal... Actually, no. Maybe bonobos aren't that horny. They're just kind of freaky. I don't even think they're freaky. They're just kind of like... You're sad? Let me touch you. Dolphins! Dolphins aren't horny. They're rapists. Does Clara have high fertility? No! You get used to staring at the top of women's heads? Bro. It's like you're navigating a completely different life. Because, like, when I go to the grocery store or something, I can't see the top shelf. Like, Costco is kind of a nightmare. Oh, I kind of want to go to Costco. Can you get a membership card for like a month? I kind of want to... Because they don't really have a lot of good options for things like oatmeal and frozen veggies and fruit. It's very expensive and it's very small. And I'm thinking, like, what if I could buy a bunch of it in bulk? It's annual? Man, I'm never gonna go that much. The good thing about Costco here, though, is that you can go by train, or like there's a bus that goes to it usually, because most people do not want to drive. So yeah, my fursona is a cat with fairy wings. Thank you. No, with angel wings. With angel fairy wings. Like, they're shaped like fairy wings, but they're the color of angel wings. Thank you. And the tactics. Oh, 감사합니다. Cute antelope. Ah! Eh? Ow. Yes, I can! I'm winking right now. It like... For some reason when I open my mouth, it opens. I think that's the VTube Studio tracking. It does that with my model too. This one's fine though. What the heck? Why does this one open? I don't know. It's not open though! I promise. Apple Alex! Papa! There's no message! Ow, I really have to stop doing that. Like, Clara, my throat hurts! 2 seconds later. Fuck! Apple! Core got 9. When will you return to King's Quest 2? I should. I really should. Okay, here's the thing. I'm playing all of them literally only because I want to play the 7th one. That's it! Man. But also I have a different game on my schedule next week that I also kind of want to play. And I started Yakuza. Bro, what is wrong with me? Man! I thought 32 assault marine. Nom 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 nom. Sandwich makes me strong. Depends on what kind of sandwich. Oh my god, you know what I had yesterday? I had like a bread roll. Cause remember I told you I bought bread with potato in it. I got a bread and it had like a chicken, but like a chicken paste almost. It wasn't really like chicken. I mean, it was chicken, but like, you know what I mean? It wasn't like pieces of chicken. And then it had an egg. Yeah, like a pate. Like a chicken pate, and then it had egg. And then I think it had like mayonnaise. And it was inside of bread. It was so good. And I got a blender and some frozen fruit. And because I was told that I need more carbs, so I'm gonna mix it with my protein. I haven't tried it yet. But I found like a cheaper supermarket that has like not chain store prices. So I got some cheaper frozen fruit there. And apparently frozen fruit, it's not like any worse or anything. Because you know how some foods, when you freeze it or something, it's like worse. Or like the vitamins get taken out and stuff. Apparently frozen fruit, it's actually fine. So, yeah. I don't really like drinking stuff. Like if I can, I prefer to eat. But the thing is, I literally can't fit anymore in my freaking mouth. Like, I can't do it! Oh my god! I was telling my friend, I was like, cause, you know, I was getting my freaking macros and stuff in order, right? And sorry, I'm moving around. I was telling her, like, yeah, and I eat rice with my chicken now to try to get enough. But it's like, I kind of want to start using because I do have a rice cooker. I just don't use it because, I don't know. First of all, it's annoying to clean. But also, like, I don't want that much rice. Like, I only need a little bit of rice. But then my friend was like, okay, so you have like those little kombini packages, right? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, so you eat one of those a day? And I'm like, well, I can't finish it because it's too much. But she's like, bro, you have to finish it! Like, I thought maybe I was having too much. But she was like, no, you're still, even if you ate that whole thing, you would still not have enough. And I was like, so I'm trying to get up. I'm trying to get more. I don't know if I want to do pasta though, because pasta's really heavy. Yeah, I don't know. And and like I don't want to just like empty carb it for the most part. Fruit is good for like before a workout, I think. Like one time, oh my god, I had food like 30 minutes before my workout, and I have never had so much energy in my life. I was like, yeah, bam, get it. And I was, oh my god, and I could lift more than I could before. I don't know what it's called. What is it called when you have like the bar on your shoulders and then you squat? What is that? Before I was struggling with... Okay, here's the thing. I don't know about the numbers. The bar itself is 25 pounds. And then I put on... Now, see, here's the thing. I don't remember if the things were in pounds or in kilos. It's not just called a squat. Maybe it's called a barbell squat. No, because the bar itself, the 25 pounds was in pounds. Because it was 11 point something kilograms. But I don't remember which number I read on the little things. So it was either 5 pounds or 10 pounds on top of that. I feel like that's a big difference. But either way, before when I did that, I was struggling and I was shaky. But then the last time I did that, I like didn't even have any problems. I was like, this is kind of easy actually. I'm so strong! I'm getting strong. I'm gonna beat you up. I'm gonna beat you up and take your money. No, I'm not even gonna take your money. I'm gonna beat you up and then you'll be like, please have my money. And I'm gonna take your money. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm be so strong. I'm gonna crush a watermelon. If I get strong enough thighs to actually be able to crush a watermelon, I will do it for stream, okay? Watermelons are expensive here though. Bro, you ever paid $20 for a watermelon? Neither have I, because I just gave up on eating watermelon. Okay, wait. I have to pause a lot. I'm glad the 3D model shows how much you actually move around in your chair. It's true. I mean, I think you can set up VTube Studio as well to be like this, but I think it's too distracting for most streams. I think if it's just like a chatting stream, it's fine. But if you're gonna like do a game or something, you don't want to be like in the corner, you know what I mean? Activity. I told Yuki, why do I always have problems reading his name? Yukishika-san about your desire for cross eyes. He'll look into it. Let's go! He appreciates you using his model, but he's also a little confused about why you suddenly started using it. I don't know, because I was... I like remembered that I had it. And then I was like, yeah, I should use that, because I never actually used it. Because I do want to use more of my 3D stuff, but I'm too lazy to set it up right now. Because if you remember, I made all my 3D stuff in October for the 50K subscribers. Yes. And then, my computer died in December. I had my birthday in October too. There was a lot going on. And then November happened and it was just a whoosh. And then my computer died late November. And I got a new computer. And I haven't set up my 3D stuff since then. I should. I really should. I have to get a head tracker and hand trackers so that I don't have to wear my headset. It's money, man. I have to pay for my braces. I am the Lord of Coco. Please have my money. Thank you. If I had hand tracking, I would beat you up. Luis SM. Oh my god, 3D Tism, I'm so happy! Let's go! I really want to have like... Oh my god. Wait. Sorry. There was something in my mouth. I should rent like a 3D studio. But that costs a lot of money. So that I can do like a live stream. Like, I don't want it to be pre-recorded or anything. I could do a live. I would need like a DJ. You know? Is that what they call them? Like someone who can turn on the karaoke tracks when I need them. Yeah! That is a make suck gonna pay for it kid kind of thing? A kind of thing? I don't think he would. I don't think he's gonna pay for me to go. Maybe if like me and Pico plan something, maybe I can coerce him into paying for it. We should. Oh, okay. You know. Okay, there. I don't know if I should say the name. There's another VTuber company, a Japanese one, that like they have concerts sometimes, and they invite like guests to sing, and they all sing together. I think we should steal this idea. And we can do 3D concert. And then you know V-Ride that I was into. There's like people that go in 3D there too. Don't call it stealing. I call it like it is, okay? Sometimes it's okay to steal. I'm not even gonna take that back. I'm legit serious. Sometimes it's okay to steal. I'm not even taking that back. I mean it. Part of me. Threatening us with a good time because let's go. Was this about me beating you up? The uncle. Clara, we will pay for the melon. Melons are so expensive, man. Apparently, I was Googling. And, apparently you just have to get fruit in season because the thing about fruit here, bananas are very cheap because they're imported from the Philippines. But everything else, Japan doesn't see... Okay, you know how they have, like, the... what is it? Like, get your 5 a day? Yeah, Japan doesn't believe in that. Fruit isn't like a necessary food for vitamins. It's just like a snack. Not even a snack, it's a fancy snack. It's like, it's something that you give people for like a special event, you know? Like, hey, your mom died. I bought you strawberries. You know? So I don't know. It's kind of hard to get fruit. But maybe... Probably not this summer. I will not be strong enough. Maybe next summer I'll be strong enough to crush a watermelon. And then we can do that. ESP. Watermelon crush at 100k? I'm not gonna be strong enough by then. Unless I get there real slow. Real slow. Which things have been slowing down, which is good because I can't keep up with all these freaking celebrations. I don't even know. Did I say I was gonna do something at 70k? What are we doing at 70k? I feel like I said I was doing something and I forgot what it was. 70k, I'll bring Koala back. You have to make it happen. potatoes are. Like I asked last night, will you get braces for your next outfit? No! Because I might get Invisalign. That's the one that might be really cheap or really expensive. Because here's the thing. The $2,200, that's Invisalign's cheapest price. But braces, the cheapest price for braces is like, I think it was this much, is $5,000. So Invisalign can either be way cheaper or way more. You know? It depends on how many different... Because basically Invisalign, the way it works is like you get retainers basically that will like slowly move your teeth. And you get different retainers every time, right? So like your teeth shift a bit and then you get a new retainer. And then they shift a bit and then you get a new retainer, right? So it depends on how many of those that you need. You know? I don't know. Someone said that Lumi had Invisalign. You did Invisalign. Yeah, it depends on like I know cases that are pretty severe. Like if they have like severe misalignment and stuff, they can't do Invisalign. But my teeth aren't that bad. She doesn't think. I do have to get like a proper examination. Pippa has Invisalign too. Invisalign good. Like I've seen stuff. I got activity. Life hack, crush a milk jug instead. Seen it before. I don't know how I feel about that. You just want me to get white stuff all over me. Also, they don't sell those in Japan. I don't think you guys understand. If you're in America, I need you to know that I have never seen a gallon of milk in real life. Actually, I might have. I might have gone to like a supermarket in America at one point. But that's not like a normal thing for me. Like you don't just see a gallon of milk. It's not a thing. Bagged milk is superior, okay? Bagged milk is good. I approve of bagged milk because it's easier to throw out. I hate throwing out cartons. Stupid. Yeah, usually they sell milk by like a liter or 2 liters. 2 liters is like the big one. That's a big milk, is 2 liters. I don't know how many liters a gallon is, but it's a lot. Why are you drinking so much goddamn milk? I got the sugar granddaddy. Here, Invisalign is 3,000. Oh, so it's actually cheaper where I am. Mini sapphire braces. Oh, 700? Why is that so much cheaper? It's so much more expensive here. And watermelon is 75 cents per kilo. Oh. Thankful I live in Mordor, Mexico. Mexico! Hola! Hola! Why am I so weird? Sometimes I just like, I remember that I'm a freak, you know? I'm not even gonna say that idea out loud. Aloud, if you will. But I'm thinking it. Don't waste your money on a watermelon. Omis will offer their head for free. I don't know if I want to crush somebody's head. Not because of any moral reasonings, just because I don't know how I feel about like the brains getting everywhere. And then like the skull cracks and it might hurt me. I feel like a skull cracking is a lot more dangerous than like a watermelon skin, you know what I mean? You know who I look like when I frown? Wait, how did I make that face? You know who I look like? I remind myself of the guy from The Nightmare Before Christmas, the mayor, but the sad side. Watermelon fudge, yo! Maybe I'll get a watermelon this year too. I won't be able to crush it. I'll just eat it. I remember when I went to Europe, I made my grandma buy me a watermelon. because they're so expensive. But the watermelon was not good. That was like a shitty water. That was the worst watermelon I've ever had in my freaking life. And I can say that because my grandma said it first. It was a really bad water. Like, it wasn't sweet. It was like mushy and gross. It was a really bad watermelon. We somehow managed to get the worst watermelon. Bro. The mayor? Yeah! You know the guy with the little top hat? And then he like has a happy face on one side and then he turns his face around and he's sad. And he goes, Town meeting! Town meeting tonight! That guy. Yeah, he's two-faced. Ah. I know I drink coffee black. Ah. 70k and Quava returns. Let's go. Let's do it, guys. Why is this the most pumped up I've seen the freaking Omis to get to a milestone? Man, I should have said 100. I can't remember what we're doing at 100 either. I did say something. I think we were gonna watch Magic Mike, but with my dad. Oh god. Oh god. Oh. Judy. Oh yeah, I'm doing my brain scan. I have to see if they'll actually let me do that. Judy. For what it's worth, Jafar's voice actor, Jonathan Freeman, is not married, but has a longtime partner named Alan Sive. Freeman's also on all LGBT comedy podcast called Does This Murder Make Me Look Gay? I'm titling a stream that. Wait! I know which stream to title that. I'm gonna do it right now. Content. Live. Edit. Wait, this isn't a murder game, though. Man! Okay, never mind. Back to the drawing board. Your crushes are consistent, at least. What, gay? What the hell? Oh shit, where am I? I'm trying to take off my sweater. Friggin' man, you know how they say that you're attracted? What is it? They say that men are attracted to women like their mothers and Oedipus, and girls are attracted to men like their fathers, which I forget what the opposite of that of Oedipus is. Well, I didn't need it to go in this direction, okay? Electra! Yeah! Look! Bro! I don't know what 1 US gallon is 3.78 liters. Like, why do you need that much milk? I don't need that much of any fluid except for... I almost said something really unhinged, but also untrue. Water. That's the only thing I need that much of, okay? And definitely not the joke I almost told. I don't even know if that counts as a liquid. Okay. I have a serious question. How do I word this? You know how there's slime, right? What percent is something allowed to be slime before it's no longer a liquid? Does slime count as a liquid? What? It's a genuine question. It does? Wait, slime is a... No, is slime a liquid? Like the slime that you play with. Slime is slime. I don't think that's one of the... I think it's either you're a liquid, you're a gas, you're a solid. I don't think you could be a slime. Can you? I don't think you could be a slime. It's plasma! Oh, is that a thing? Wait, it's technically a liquid! I guess it is a liquid then. Plasma's a thing! So is it a plasma? I'm so lost. It's not plasma! Or are you freaking out because you don't want the mention of plasma? It's not plasma. Okay. So slime is a liquid? I don't know how I feel about this. What if it's what, when does it become, you know what I mean? Like, what if it's a really hard, like, what if it, so is honey a liquid? Yeah, that one makes more sense. Honey's pretty runny. I'm trying to think of something that's like, oh, taffy. Is taffy a liquid? How hard does taffy have to be? At what point does taffy stop being a liquid and start being a solid? Taffy's a solid? I don't think you've ever had fresh taffy. You ever had maple taffy? You ever had a school day in the winter where everybody went outside and we got, even though there was snow all around us and on the ground, that was dirty snow. So we got snow brought in by a company, clean snow. And then they would put it on like these big tables. And then they would boil maple syrup, and then they would pour the maple syrup onto the snow. And then you pick it up with the little popsicle stick and then you eat it. It's so freaking good. So good. The question is, do you eat it or drink it? Okay, now here's the thing. Soup. People say you eat soup in English, but in Japanese, you drink soup. You don't eat soup in Japanese. How do you feel about this? Soup. There's like a famous like soup store in Japan that I kind of want to go to. Like literally a soup store. And my friend went to it. And I was like, man. And then another friend went to it. And I was like, man, I want to go to the soup store. Get some soup. Anthony, won't ever argue with your milk bags, baby. Sorry, I had to look down at them just to remember that they're there. Why are they so squishy? You know, sometimes they're really squishy and sometimes they're really hard. Is that too much information? Sometimes they're really hard and it hurts. You will never be a woman if you don't do this. You have to understand. Sometimes booba get real hard and sensitive and it hurts. And then sometimes they're real soft and you can squish them flat like a pancake. Tyler Lane. Claire, you're on my TV, on my soundbar. Please be... Oh, this was 10 minutes ago. I'm so sorry. It's not like blue balls. No, it's not caused by horny. It's caused by hormones. Next time you come to Freedom Land, I'll buy you a gallon of milk. I don't want a gallon of milk. What is it? And you're buying 3% too. That's messed up. That's like, I don't even know what kind of behavior that is. It's a new undiagnosed once the DSM-6 drops, y'all are finished. 3.25! Bro! 3 pages at least in the DSM-6 just for you. I thought I did comment like, "Rah! No take back Z, 70k and Quawa return, my girl. Dang it. Okay, I'll go draw the pentagram or whatever. I have to raise face. Fantasizing about hand tracker. I can't say why, but I'm addicted to the finger wiggle redeem. I don't know if it would work. You'd have to have really good hand tracking. Like really good hand tracking to be able to do that. You'd have to have like those special 3D gloves. Those are kind of expensive. But maybe. I'll think about it. I do like the idea of having finger tracking. I don't think I have this squish face. The opposite of Oedipus is Oedipus. Attracted to her dad. I will say, I saw people saying it's not true, and I agree. I don't think that's actually a real thing. I think Oedipus just was attracted to his mom and tried to gaslight everybody into thinking they were also attracted to their moms. I sugar granddaddy. Can you remind me why this stream is called She Was a Fairy? You know, I was thinking about that TikTok sound where like if something spins in a circle, you add the TikTok sound and it's like, and she was a fairy. And I'm thinking about how T-Pain used that audio too. He was spinning on stage and he added the audio. She was a fairy. It's wonderful. Oedipus didn't know it was his mom. Okay, I will say though, apparently that's a phenomenon where like if you aren't raised with your parents or your siblings, apparently you're way more likely to be attracted to them, which is like weird. Because you would think evolutionarily that would be really freaking stupid, right? Is that a thing? Understandable. No! Because evolutionarily, shouldn't you want genetics that are like as far away from your freaking lineage as possible? So you don't have messed up kids. Man, I don't know how that works. That's Freud. God damn it, Freud. Freud ruined a generation. Ruined multiple generations. God damn it, Freud. Oh wait, I didn't finish reading this friggin' super. By the way, I drink 1 liter of milk daily for bananas, oats, and peanut butter bulking smoothies. I just have water with my protein. I have water and the protein powder, and on its own it tastes really good. But I'm gonna add fruit so that I have more carbs. But I'm a savage. No, it tastes really good. I think I'm just lucky and I got a really good... My friend recommended the protein brand to me. It's yummy. I don't know if they have it in other places. It's Gron G. Like GRONG. And it's really yummy. Yeah. Like even if you just put water instead of milk. Because trust me, I don't even like dark chocolate, okay? That shit's ass. But The last time I ate dark chocolate, it was because I drank. Grandma drank too much, and then the next day I felt really bad, and I was Googling what makes you feel better, and then it said that banana and dark chocolate was good, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go do that. And then, you know what? I did feel better. So, yeah. Milk chocolate is ass? What is wrong with you? You're going right next to the DSM-6 chapter about the people who need a gallon of milk. A gallon of 3.2% milk. Bruv. Okay, here's the thing. I like candy bars. こんかわりだりそろそろ出かけるけどね、ごめんね。昨日はね、歯医者行ってきて。いろいろ払わなきゃいけない。つらいで、今日もね、ちょっと用事あるから。で、明日いないんご。I'm not here tomorrow. あさっては、あさってコラボかも。I think、the day after, Monday for me, Sunday for you, that's when the collab is, right? 楽しいコラボだよ。あれ、日本でも流行ってるかな？なんかちょこちょこ流行ってきたかも。VTuber で。リポ。R-E-P-O. Is Repo like trending now? I like that game. I know it was like even before Rooney asked, I was really into it because it was like it was recommended on Steam. Like it was the first thing that popped up. Plasma is when a gas gets too hot that the elections come off. Maybe the electrons? The elections come off, ionize the stuff, and it becomes opaque to radio. To ratio? To radio. What is radio? Opaque? It becomes opaque? Radio waves? I'm not smart enough for this. My brain hurts. My brain hurts! I have to brag. Glass is a liquid. I'm not going to explain. Is mist a gas? Because in that case, I mean, it's just like a different form of it's liquid, but it's like a cloud. It can become a liquid, but it's not a liquid, right? Am I thinking about this too much? Apple! United Tribute. Are apples a liquid? No, not unless you make them apple juice. Oh, I kind of want apple juice real bad. I haven't had apple juice in a while. Like, whenever you go to a restaurant or something, they always have... my go-to drinks are, like, ginger ale or orange juice. But they don't really usually have apple... Some places will have apple juice. I want apple juice now. Maybe I'll get some at the kombini. Apple chivity! And sometimes squishy, sometimes hard. I mean, same. It's not the same! Oh my god, I bet you there's a male author out there somewhere, though, that learned that booba can be really soft or really hard depending on, like, something. And he took that, instead of, like, looking more into it and realizing it was about hormones and, like, your time, like, the what point of your cycle you're at, he probably just went with that and was like, oh my god, when they're horny, they get hard booba. And then he wrote it into his book. He was like... And at the sight of his male appendage, her booba, her breasts increased in hardness. And it was painful that she let out a sharp moan. Ah! I bet you there's a passage like that somewhere, man. Male authors go crazy. kush. If you would like, I could feel them for you. Isn't that called a mammogram? Maybe I should get one. I don't know. Like, cause sometimes I have hypochondria a lot of the time, okay? So sometimes I'll like feel it and then I'll be like, is that a lump? I got the good old. If I send this, she do the tongue roll sound? I did. I did it. Sometimes I can't do it because my throat is too dry. But I could in fact do it that time. Kurara 누나! 안녕하세요! 안녕하세요! Kurara입니다. Oh! Apple Spider Dude 93. Explains Rie. Wait, what were we talking about 7 minutes ago that explained Rie? Oh, is this about the Oedipus and Electra? I don't know, but Rie bought me something. I'll show you guys next time on hand cam. She got me a gift. I don't know how I feel about it. Minovsky reactor. Doesn't genetic also want us to have kids? But look at us. True. I would get into that, but I don't think I'm allowed. To get bad genetic abnormalities, you actually need to do a lot of incest. For most of human history, third cousin was the norm. Don't ask why I know. Okay, but here's the thing. There's like third. Wait, which one is third cousin? What is I never understood like the third and second and removed and all this stupid shit. A child of one's parents' what the fuck does that mean? I need a picture. I need a visual. Oh my dear God. This all looks so confusing. Okay, if I could... My internet is so slow. Okay, self? Where's my third cousin? My third cousin is my great-great-grandmother's... Like, child's. Yeah, that's like far enough removed, I feel like, though. You know what I mean? Like, you barely... Like, okay, here's the thing. I guess when there's people that, like... They are closer to their families. Like, you know, people that have, like, big family gatherings where it's, like... You're inviting 50 people over to your dang house for Christmas or some shit. See, that wasn't my family. My family was, like... When we got together for Christmas, it was, like, my dad... My uncles, my aunts... And that's it. I lived with my grandpa, so... Yeah, I don't know. Like, we never really... And, like, my... one of my uncles had kids, but they lived in, like, a different place. That was really far. So, like, we didn't make the effort to get together. I don't know. And none of my other uncles or aunts had kids. My family doesn't have a lot of kids. It's okay, I've got a sibling that's changing that. I have such a video. Woe to you, my princess. When I come, I will kiss you quite red and feed you till you are plump. Oh! And if you are forward, you shall see who is stronger. A gentle little girl who doesn't eat enough for a big wild man who has cocaine in his body. Wrote Freud to his future wife. Cocaine? Why does it sound like he's like, is this a threat? Is this a threat? First of all, he's a feeder. Second of all, if you are forward... Am I reading this wrong? If you are forward, you shall see who is stronger. A gentle little girl. He calls her a little girl, first of all, which oh boy. Who doesn't eat enough, or a big wild man who has cocaine in his body. This is why you shouldn't listen to Freud. I never heard of this passage, but this is yet another reason to dislike this man. That's going beyond being a freak, man. Oh my god. Oh my god. ところ。ほら。言い忘れた 3D めっちゃ綺麗でしょごめん。花粉でさ、喉死んでるけど。これね、ゆきしかさんが作った。結構前作ったけどね。多分、9月ぐらいに作ったかな。うん。去年の。That's great. Welcome back. If I remember correctly, if you start with 50 breeding pairs, it can last hundreds of generations, assuming careful matching. 500 can last indefinitely with genetic drift. But what about the human race? I don't think we only had that many. I mean, I think we only had that many at one point, and then we just kept going. Arranged breeding? Oh god! No! Asterisk. Clara, are you a tall, muscular dommy mommy with female swarthy genetics? If you are, can you put me in a Yost LV4? As tight as possible as Yost LV4. What the hell? This is just one of those things that you use to hold things while you're crafting or something. What is it called? I had one of these in my garage. Where someone used to do drugs. I need to go! I'm getting unhinged again. I can't stay. A vice? Oh, is that what that is? Yeah, me? I would never. I've never done a drug in my life except for cold medicine that one time by accident and then that subsequent time on purpose. Drugs ever again. Look, the first time was by accident, the second time was for science. And that's why it's allowed. If you're doing something for scientific discovery, then you're... Wait, no, I take that back. Never mind. That's a slippery slope I don't want to go down. Never mind! I lied! I was going to go to bed an hour ago, but this new model is a choco. It's like cocoa melon for someone with ADHD. I like it. I like it. It makes me feel very... I have so much movement. Maybe I should get like AR tracking next time. If I ever get like a live 2D update. I should get AR tracking. Even this isn't AR tracking though. This is just like, the model is just, you know, because it's 3D, there's a lot more... It has AR tracking capabilities, but I'm not using AR tracking right now. If I was, it would be even better, but I don't have the software for it. I got the dynamic doodle. Oh, wait, I already read this one. Wait, I'm stupid. This is the one I just read. I'm stupid, I'm sorry. And Toala sent a different message. I'm stupid. I think I read the wrong name in the wrong message. I think genetic studies have shown that the human species once gotten as low as 2,000 individuals at one point, probably during the Ice Age. Yeah, I've heard that too. And then they had to, like, build up again. Was that when the Neanderthals mixed with us? Betty Puffer. Sometimes you have to sleep with progressively closer relations until you get a messed up kid for science. No! No! You know what? That should be a thing in The Sims. Like, they should allow you... I think... Oh my god, someone needs to make a Sims mod where... It probably already exists. The Sims community is freaking nuts. Where you can sleep with, like, your relatives, but it like, gives them, like, some weird birth defect. Let's go! Alabama mod! Let's do it! Or like King Louis the whatever it was. I don't know, one toucan. Welcome to the phone. My throat hurts. Crusader Kings. Wait, is that the game? No, the game I wanted to play was like Kingdom Deliverance. I want to play that. Man, I'm always missing the hype on games though. I like playing at my own pace, okay? Antitivity. Oh right, look this up before. East Asians are considered to have the highest percentage of Neanderthal Wait, really? I thought it was what, people. Among modern humans, ranging from 2.3 to 2.6% of their genome. People from European descent typically have around 1 to 2% Neanderthal DNA in their genome. Oh. Oh. I know that, like, apparently people wanted to mix with the Neanderthals because, I mean, like, what people... It wasn't Homo sapiens at the time. It was something else, like Homo erectus or some shit. And they wanted to mix with Neanderthals at the time because they were like, weren't they like taller? And stuff. I don't know. I don't know a lot about it. Wait, but then why are they shorter? Why are European people like friggin' giants? What is this? Ah! I think that's why I kind of assumed. What the frick? Have higher degree of cardiovascular diseases. Well, great, thanks. God dang it! Lack of milk. I drank a lot of milk as a kid, okay? If drinking milk made you tall, I should be freaking Andre the Giant right now. You know how much milk I drank? I used to have a side of milk with my milk-filled freaking cereal. Which was also fortified with freaking dairy because that's what they do with the cereal. Okay? I would be huge! But also, I heard when I was a kid, I heard that if you drink coffee, it stunts your growth, and I drank a shit ton of that because I didn't want to get tall. But now I'm like a stupid height where I'm like, I'm not tall, but I'm also not like super short. I wanted to be 5 foot, okay? My dreams are ruined unless I can do the reverse of the Gattaca surgery where like they chop off my legs and then they like cut a bit out and then they make it shorter. You know? You know what I mean? That's the anchor. Might I interest you in Crusader Kings the Third? Lol. I don't know what that is. Is that a mobile game or am I stupid? Or is that like a... I don't know. I've heard the title. I can't put like a game to the title though. You know? Like a name to the face. I got the taste rock. That time I got NTR'd... Wait, what? By a Neanderthal? I bet you that exists. Sorry. I'm not gonna elaborate on that any further. I got the quibbles. It's concerning how often I've tuned into your streams only to hear you on the topic of keeping it in the family. Don't worry, I love you regardless. No, we were talking about how it's bad, okay? I am not a defender of keeping it in the family and having children. I'm only a defender if you promise, like pinky swear promise not to have kids. Okay, that's it. You're not allowed to mess up children just because you're in love with your sister. Skill issue. I don't want to know what this is about, actually. I don't remember, but I'm scared. In JP, it said that drinking more milk makes booba big. I think... What was it that my... I had a friend that said something like... She was like, yeah, I don't know. Women's booba have been getting really big in Japan recently. I think it's because they eat something. I can't remember what it was. It wasn't milk, though. Because Japanese people still don't drink a lot of milk. I know, what was it? At some point I heard, I don't know from who or where, that pasta makes your booba big. I don't know. I don't know about any of this. I think a lot of it is just genetics, okay? At the end of the day, a lot of your bone structure and like where your fat deposits and all this other shit, it's all just down to bone structure. I mean, your genetics, okay? A lot of it is just how you're born and plastic surgery. Amen. Because like, here's the thing. Booba is just fat, right? So like, if you lose a bunch of weight, you're gonna lose your booba too. And if you gain weight, you're gonna gain booba. And some people, when they gain weight, they gain it in different places, right? So some people will not gain it in the booba and they'll only gain it in like their belly or something. And then other people, they have like different weight distribution, so they'll gain in their booba. And then they'll have big booba, even though they'll weigh the same, okay? What is the moral of this story? Don't feel bad about yourself, just be you. Because you're a unique little snowflake and you're beautiful and I love you. Why do I act like I'm drunk? Why? I don't know. I thought I had a doodle. You think fish sweats bullets every time Claire logs on? I have an announcement! Sakura called me cute the other day. And then Irie came in like a few hours later and she's like, did Sakura just call Clara cute? And you know the funniest thing? The funniest he was like, wow, that's so cute. And I was like, did you just call me cute? I'm going back to bed. And he's like, no, okay. It's not you that's cute. It's the thing that you did that was cute. And I'm like, oh my god, guys, Sakura doesn't think I'm cute. And they told me to go back to bed. There's something about... I guess it is being a little brat. It's just so great, you know? Oh, God. Atlas Fighter Dude 93. Sakura divorce arc? Let's go. No! What the heck? Good God! It's messed up, man. I don't care what he does in his married life as long as he friggin' takes his dog and leaves. I can't. She was a very good girl today, to be fair. She was very good. She didn't even bark at all because she knows. She knows. Once I'm ready, once it's noon, I will go in and I will let her out and I'll give her a breakfast. And then when I bring her breakfast, she comes out of her cage and then she sits down because she knows I'm gonna tell her to sit. I am. Good little girl. Apple Vicker shirts invite. Flat is justice, medium is premium, large is in charge. Yeah. Why is... Okay, wait. What I want to know is why does the second two rhyme and the first one doesn't? I have a problem with this, okay? Y'all need to fix your slogan. Great, now Sakura's grooming you too. No! Not again. Grooming me to what? I already freaking translate and take care of this dog. And what more does he want from me? What? Flat is flat. That still doesn't rhyme. Doesn't rhyme. Are you allowed to do that? Like a P and a T? I don't know if that's allowed. That might be against the rules. Yeah, you're being good today. You are. Such a good girl. She was peeing on my floor for the past few days and I don't know why. So I moved her pee pad like a few inches over to where she was peeing on the floor. And she started peeing in it again. So like, it's literally like she would pee right next to the pad. And I'm like, what are you doing? I don't think she's stressed. What the hell does she have to be stressed about, man? I play with her. I train her. I give her treats. I pet her. I make her food. And like, I don't have the heart to switch her to fully dry food yet. I still don't. I'm still like mushing up her food with the hot water so that it's nice and mushy. And then I mix it with hard food so that she can have some hard food. Parenting is hard, man. I thought you just grooming you to be the perfect Marine after Irie. I don't know how much friggin' more like Marine I could get without being a frickin' skinwalker, man. I don't think you want a clone. Hello, Marine. I'm getting tired now. I think I used up all of my freaking energy being a freak. I thought potatoes are barking at having some pee drift, huh? Yeah! I don't know why. She doesn't even have a pee-pee. She got no excuse for missing the freaking bowl, man. I have a spider dude 93. Chat, that again isn't Sakuna grooming her a second time. It's Clara being groomed as a kid before phase. Watch streams. Oh, is that what they were saying? Yeah. Look, they have tried to groom me, but I think I have a superpower and it's called autism. That even if they tried, I didn't, you know, I was just like, I was too matter of fact, just like, yep. I am good because I did my homework. I know. I'll never forget when I walked in. Remember when I told you guys about that teacher that like was staring at me for a few seconds and was like, sorry, your eyes are just, wow, I got lost in them or something. That teacher, one morning I came in and I think I was a little late. And I wasn't feeling it that year, I'm gonna be honest. I think that was my last year and I was not feeling it. And he gave me a McDonald's apple pie. And then I kept it and I brought it into my next class. And then my next teacher was like, is that a McDonald's apple pie? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, do you want me to warm it up for you in the microwave in the student lounge? And I'm like, yeah. And then I had a nice warm apple pie. And this is why you give your teachers candy. I'm Bobby Hill. Wait, I don't remember the show, and I used to watch this show every single day after school. I think it played at like 5 p.m. or something. Usually like before Family Guy and stuff. And I don't remember that much about it for some reason. I remember Peggy had really big feet. I'm not gonna say what I think about Peggy, but if you know, you know. Damn, it was a group effort. Wait, what was a group effort? I don't remember what we're talking about. Wait, why Peggy hate? I love Peggy. What the hell? I love Peggy. Why do you hate Peggy? Why does everybody hate Peggy? What the hell? What do you mean she was a villain? I can't believe there's so much Peggy hate going on in here. I can't believe this. I just remember that one episode where she was like nervous about her big feet and she learned to love herself and her big feet. I like Peggy. You know what other show I watched a lot of? That 70s show. I watched so much of that 70s show. I remember I really liked... Oh, I can't say that anymore, but I did like that character. God damn it! Why does everybody cool or like seemingly who has like good characters have to end up being an asshole? Why you do this to me? God! God damn it! I also really liked Fez. I did like Fez. He was my second favorite. And then I liked Donna, because she's a queen. I love Donna. Donna's sexy. Scientology. Oh. Activity. Oh yeah, look this up before as well. Tatiana Kozevnikova, a Russian gymnast and mom, can lift 31 pounds, 14 kg with her hoo-ha muscles, earning the unofficial title of world's strongest vagina. Why is it unofficial? Why is this not in the Olympics? Like, I mean, they don't have to show everything, right? Like, they can have... How do you do this? You get, like, pants with, like, a slit. And then you make it so that the slit can, like, close real good, except for, like, where it enters. And then... Make women's sports more popular! This is how we're gonna do it, y'all. Freaking hoo-ha training. The Clamp Olympics. Let's go! And the beekeeper. Thank you, gifties. Oh, goodness. Okay, I have to go. I'm sweaty again. Why do I get so sweaty? It's because I move around so much, isn't it? That does make sense. Kaja! I got the respect. Why does it look like you're leaning into the screen? Please get away from me. No! I like this angle. That's why. This angle makes me feel good. In ways that... only some could ever figure out. I need a leash. I need a leash like when I was at Disney World. God, and then I feel like all the energy is just drained from me in 2 seconds. Like I like talk and and then I like have a moment and I'm just like, that was a lot. That was so much. Why am I like this? And that's when the existential dread comes. And then you start thinking about how we're on a little speck in the middle of space and we're traveling and revolving around the sun. And then someday that sun is gonna get real hot and real big and we're all gonna die. That, or if you believe in the elastic band theory, then eventually we're going to get so big that it's going to come back and then we're all just gonna... There's a few others that I won't get into. I thought you to start. Do you also want to sleep in a kennel like Leah? No. Because I don't think my pregnancy pillow would fit. I will say though, when I was little, I really wanted like a closet like Harry Potter. Because like I really like small spaces. I do. I'm the opposite of, what's it called? Claustrophobia. I'm the opposite of a claustrophobe. Yeah. Oh god, wait, I'm not. Attitude. You want that hand under chin action, huh? Well, wait, what were we talking? Why is this relevant? I mean, yes, but agoraphobe. That's the fear of big spaces. No, but also, okay, here's the thing. I used to say I'm agoraphobic because it's not the space that scares me though. I mean, now I'm fine. My anxiety is a lot better. My anxiety is a lot more manageable. Both my social and my general anxiety are so much better. I don't even think I fit the criteria anymore, to be honest. But, at one point, like, going to check my mail was panic-inducing. But it wasn't that I was afraid of the space. So maybe I'm not technically an agoraphobe. Because I was afraid of being perceived. I didn't like people seeing me, okay? I didn't want people to look at me! I have to pause a lot. No, Clara, that's when I get drunk, I'll have you know. Wait, what's when you get drunk? Okay, you guys have to understand. My brain is firing off on different topics every 2 freaking seconds. I can't keep up with my dang self. I need like context for every freaking super because I get lost. I really should get tested for ADHD. See, I don't like. Would you want me on meds for my ADHD if that's what it is? Is that what you want? You wanna stifle my spark, huh? Huh? Pippa said we'd never truly understand your energy until you got 3D, and I'm starting to get what she meant. Yeah! Just imagine when I actually get my full setup ready, you're gonna see, man. You're gonna see the full glory of my... I can't even describe it to you. You're just gonna have to wait. I got the red hand. Squish the Clara. You can. You can swish. I'm okay with this. Just for now. Offer expires in 2 minutes. I got 3 games. Just did the thing with my wife. She says hi. I If you're scared of being perceived, do not look up Dark Forest Theory and why we haven't discovered aliens yet. It'll creep you out so much. Oh, is that just the one where, bold of you to assume I haven't looked into all of these things. Is that the one where, like, aliens have already found us, basically, and, like, that's, like, they're basically just watching us and they've decided that we're not really worth going to? Or, like, they watch us like ants watch us or something? Or, like, we watch ants, you know? Is that basically what it is? Or is it, like, they're already here? There's a few of these. There's, like, I mean, we've all seen Mark Zuckerberg, okay? You know what? Like they're basically like they're super aliens and like they can transform into human, like they can look like us, so basically they already live among us type of thing. There's a lot of theories. I personally, my favorite one, is the Hollow Earth, where aliens live inside the Earth, and also the dinosaurs are in there too. Yeah. Brand. See, men, I'd love to. I think my enunciation is too good for some of these jokes. I don't pronounce it the same way, okay? Okay, you can't get me. Can't get me like that. Watch tongue. No meds, just ADHD, cuteness, and cheek squishing. Forgot you forgot UL tag. What is a UL tag? Do you like Carl Sagan Cosmos series? I've heard the name Carl Sagan though, but I don't remember who this is. Oh, he's in Astronomer. Oh, I don't know what this is. I'm gonna be honest, I don't read a lot. Probably because I have ADHD. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't gotten the courage to self-diagnose myself with that one yet. I have to brag. Ice Wallow. Come. Did I get her? Oh, wait. I thought that was... Oh, I didn't even know the third time. No! You didn't get me because I'm stupid, and the third word was like way too separated. Oops. Nice try, bucko. Okay, I'm out of here. I'm so sweaty. I have to take a shower. Why am I gross? Why is it hot? What is the weather? Ew, it's raining! It didn't say it was gonna rain! I blame it on the weatherman, standing on the shore, calling out your name. Leave it for the Irish Stream. Anti-Storm. Dark Forest is aliens hide their existence because the moment they reveal themselves, they become viewed as a threat and eliminated. And yet, SCTI keeps sending signals to try to contact with aliens. I mean, yeah, could you imagine how we would treat an alien species? I don't even want to think about it, to be honest. Like, if they were really dumb, someone would try to use them for slave labor. And if they were really smart, someone would try to kill them all. And or use them for slave labor. We don't have a great track record, okay? We really don't. If I was an alien, I don't think I'd trust us either. I don't know. I got the wolf in blue. Does the Loki obsession come from the ASHG, or is that ADHD? The S is right next to the D. I'm gonna assume you meant ADHD. No, I think that comes from... I mean, autism is hyperfixation. I don't know. I don't know enough about ADHD. Do they have hyperfixations too? I know, like a large percentage of people with autism have ADHD. Like the comorbidity is very high. Empathy. I would go Empire of Humanity on aliens if real. I don't know what that means, but it doesn't sound good. It doesn't sound good! Okay, I'm gonna go before I overheat. makes you jump back and forth between hyperfocus and zero focus. I know! A lot of ADHD is also like, if you're really into something, you can like, you'll get hyperfocused and then you'll be working on something for like 10 hours straight and not even notice, and you'll forget to pee and eat. I definitely do that. And then like, if you're not as interested in something, you like can't do it. I have that to a lesser degree. I don't know. My favorite weirdo is Richard Sharp Shaver, who thought a construction site welding gun gave him telepathy that let him hear torture sessions conducted by malevolent entities in caverns deep within the earth. Why do I feel like I've heard of this before? I've watched a lot of like those like conspiracy theory things. I'm not very proud of the things I used to believe, okay? I did, in fact, unironically believe a few of them at some point. I'm not proud of my past! But it's okay. We move on. I got the crumples. I waited until the 2 minutes was up before I went for the squish. I follow my own time! Also, it's a thigh squish that I want. Squish, squish. No! How dare you? This is an assault on my beautiful, gorgeous, luscious, thick, juicy thighs. Oh! Oh! I thought you was We probably don't have to worry about Dark Forest. Aliens probably saw Clara and went, nope. No! Aliens are only keeping you guys alive because of me. They're like, wait. Like, they were about to press the big red button. They were like, okay, the human race thing, it was fun while it lasted. I don't think it's working out. And they were about to press that button, and then I was born. And one of them came forward, and he put his hand out, and he's like, wait. And wait, they did. And now they're watching with anticipation my every move. and then the alien prince, whose name is Loki and he has horns, he's gonna come down to Earth and he's gonna be like, Clara, you are the perfect human being. You are amazing and wonderful, and you are the entire reason that we kept this stupid race of beings alive this long. And I'll be like, oh my god, what do you mean? I'm not even that special. I'm just a regular girl. And he'll put his finger on my mouth, his big alien finger, and I'll be like, no, shh. You're beautiful. And I love you. And then he'll take me off to alien Asgard. Wonderful. Yes. And the brag. Oh! Please do a conspiracy theory stream. Oh god. I don't know. There's a lot. I haven't looked into them in a long time. It's been a while since I went down that rabbit hole. I got the red hand. Any species that can reproduce whatever this is deserves to stay. I hear there's a line to squish. There's no line! I am saving myself for alien Loki. The tail's off! And the chimney. Clara makes life worth living. I mean, fair. Does that make me... Am I like part of a religion now? I don't think that would make me a god. Or even like Jesus. But it would make me like... Definitely one of the more important characters in a religion. If we went full throttle with this, you know what I mean? No, not even a prophet. I would just be one of the characters that like is very important. You know, kind of like a saint. You are so humble, thank you. I know, it's one of my best traits is how humble I am. And here comes the Loki. Hello. Right on time. What do you mean? this is factual and real. I'm gonna write it down, and then many generations from now, people are gonna find my book and they'll be like, oh my god, Saint Clara and alien Loki. I just have to bury it somewhere really good. Like, I have to bury it somewhere where, like, people won't find it until, like, a few thousand years later, but it won't be too hard to find in those thousands of years later. You know what I mean? I'm Papi Loki! No, I don't want to call him Poppy. Poppy's weird, okay? Stop it. I don't know how I feel about this. It's okay in Spanish because it's not a language that's close to me, I think. I feel better about this. Yes. I have to chill slap. Clara, the secret we have told you. Loki is your bro. No, he's not! And even if he is, it's okay because that would make me not a human. That would make me an Asgardian. And Asgardians aren't human, which means that maybe they're like vampires where incest doesn't affect them like that. Yeah, okay. Thank you. I'm glad you see it my way. I'm out of here! I'm sweaty! I need a shower! My throat hurts from my stupid allergies. I know I said it 10 times. You're trying to keep on me. What the frick? What the frick? And I'm gonna go eat my banana. You know what's weird? I have bananas and they're all brown, but like then I eat them and they taste green. Do you know what I mean? Like they're not brown, they're green. But they're brown on the outside, but they're green. Whatever, I'm out of here. Goodbye, everybody! I'll see you the day after tomorrow. But not like the horror movie. I have to look because... How much for a lick of the sweat for science? Like I lick my own sweat? I don't know. Like a 30? Arigato, Danny! Ow! Wait, oh god. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to announce the opening of the Silver Stake, a new local inn and bar for guests who prefer the nightlife, but mortals and other guests are welcome too. Wait. Is this from something? I don't think it is. For some reason, that reminded me of The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, which I really want to listen to again. But I never get around to it. We used to listen to it, like, when we were on car rides going camping. And, like, our campsite was, like, 20 hours away. So we would just, like, my parents would take turns. And then we would listen to The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Okay, I'm out of here! I never watched the movie, no. I never saw it. I don't think it would get into as much detail, would it? I don't know. Maybe we watch it. Okay, I'm out of here! Goodbye, everybody! See you the day after tomorrow. Oh!